9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Today we're going to look at the Husky 500 lumen dual beam flashlight. Pretty neat little flashlight. I've had it for a while. Been looking forward to reviewing it. I just haven't had the time. I got this at Home Depot. Gave $14.97 for it. And really what set me off on it was I saw the cob LED in there, the little ring up front, and I thought that's kind of neat that they were integrating that into their flashlight. So went ahead and bought it, and I've been pretty impressed with it. It runs on 4 AA's. That was a little misleading, and that's actually one of the main reasons I really wanted this light. I wasn't too crazy on C-cell, D-cell lights. I've got quite a few of them. I figured that's what this was. It looks like a 2D, but actually it is a 4 AA flashlight. So this is the cartridge that holds the 4 AA's, and it's made out of some pretty good plastic, not really thin, so it should hold up nice. I've had no problems out of it. And while I've got this light apart, let's go ahead and look at the tail cap here. It's got 2 O-rings. This light is rated waterproof up to 1 meter, and I believe it'll do it. It looks pretty tough. I don't see any O-rings in the head of the light, but the head does not come off, so I'm assuming it's pretty watertight. So this light has 2 LEDs. There's a cob LED ring in the front, and there's also a directional LED in the rear behind the reflector. And it gives you a lot of options. I kind of thought it was neat. It's got 3 modes. Your first mode is a flood spot combo. The ring and the directional LED both come on. The second mode is just the spot. And then the third mode is just the flood. That's just the ring that comes on. And we'll look at all these in the dark in just a moment. There is no memory to this light. It is always going to start up on the first mode, which is flood spot combo. Your run times are a little difficult, but flood spot combo, the first mode, you get 2 hours. That's both LEDs on. The second mode is spot. That's just the rear LED. That's 4.5 to 5 hours. It's going to start dimming after 4.5 hours. And your last mode is just the flood, the cob LED ring, which is 7 hours. And it's pretty bright. It's a good area light. Not a lot of throw coming off there, but it's still, that's what it's for. It's for to light up an area, not reach on out there in the distance. So your range on the flood spot combo or just the spot, you got 180 meters. It'll reach out there. On the flood, it's just 15 meters, and you're struggling to see it at that distance. I would say 12 meters, 10 to 12 meters more useful, but it will reach out there to 15 meters. Drop test rating of 9 meters. It'll make it 30 foot. You can drop it off 3-story building, and apparently this thing will make it. There is a disclaimer on the packaging saying that if you remove the rubber from the head and the tail, that this light will not survive. So they recommend leaving that on, and it makes sense to me. So waterproof up to 1 meter. Pros and cons. The pros, you do have a momentary press, and I believe that's with most of the Husky lights. And there is a lot of options with this light as far as the modes. It's not just one type of flashlight. You can use this for quite a few things with the addition of that cob LED ring in there. It is tough. It looks tough. You know, you can drop it from 30 foot. It's waterproof, so it is just a tough little light. The cons, I only have one, and it's really not a big deal. But this light is a little heavy. It is all aluminum, but it is a little heavy. You could definitely use this for like whack-a-mole. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's go ahead and dim the lights and take a look at this thing in the dark. Okay, so there's the first mode, which is flood spot combo. And you're not really going to tell a difference between the first and the second, but it does give you a little bit more light with both of the LEDs on. So you do have a really nice hot spot, a lot of spill coming off the light here. Let's go ahead and go into the second mode. This is just the spot. Okay, and then we're going to go into just the flood. This is it. I'm going to go ahead and walk on up just a little bit. Okay, this is about 2 foot away. You can see that back wall over there. Back all the way up. The back wall's 30 foot away. The camera's not liking it. It's not the flashlight, it's the camera. Okay. There's flood spot combo, if my camera will adjust. just the spot, and then back to flood. And there's a dinosaur. Anyway, I think you get the idea. Back to the desk. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. It's been a great flashlight. Something that I do want to point out though is, and I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. This is the packaging that this light came in, and you'll notice right here it says Husky 500 lumen LED dual beam aluminum flashlight. Whew, say that 5 times fast. A lot of information here, just great packaging, and this is the receipt. I saved these. I can throw it away now after this review, but I like to keep my information here on where and how much this cost. It's $14.97, but that's not really important. What I want you to see here is the listing that Home Depot has in their system, which says Husky 450 lumen dual beam flashlight. So I'm just a little confused. Is it 450 lumens or is it 500 lumens? I'm just a little baffled by that. And I'm not big on conspiracy theories. We never went to the moon. The government. So yeah, that's been my review of the Husky 500 lumen dual beam flashlight. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching.